Hello everybody, Reggie Time here, and in just a moment we're going to be playing some 25 pot limit Omaha, $25 pot limit Omaha on the Party Poker fast forward tables. We're going to be playing some of this, and I know some of you will already have turned up, but those of you who continue, I'll explain why. We're going to be playing some of this because, well, why not basically? I think I played a lot of no limit Holdem, especially speed poker at the snap tables in August. My results weren't stellar; they were okay, but nothing brilliant. Um, and every time I play no limit Holdem cash at the moment, I just feel a little bit like, it's okay, but I get a bit bored. I've been playing a few more tournaments on Sky with some good results. Last night I finished second in the mini main event on Sky and fifth, I want to say, in the Mega Stack. So that was like a 5 hour grind, and I was still wanting to play some poker. So I logged in to Party Poker, put some No Limit Hold'em fast fold on. Within 2 minutes, I thought I don't want to be doing this. So I had a little look at the PLO fast fold, not expecting anything to be running, and it was running. So I thought, fuck it, we'll play some of this. I still want to play poker. I've been watching some mixed game stuff on Twitch lately, and people seem to be having fun doing that. And to be frank, you don't see many people playing No Limit Hold'em Cash on Twitch these days. Not tons of YouTube stuff on it. I'm not sure if smart people are playing No Limit Hold'em Fast Fold at the moment. Not too many smart people anyway. I think they're all kind of beginning to transition to tournaments, transition to mixed games, etc. I'm not sure what the future for No Limit Hold'em Cash is. It obviously has one. I'm not trying to pretend there isn't one, but it's kind of really formulaic, quite dull. I don't think it's particularly appealing to recreational players. And if it's not appealing to recreational players, then how many good games are you going to find? I mean, Sky still has great games, of course, but I don't know. I'm kind of hooked on the speed poker angle at the moment. Again, little bit disappointed with myself for that because I did well to get myself off it a few years ago. But at the moment, I'm kind of hooked back on just the convenience of getting decent volume in playing fast fold when I'm not playing tournaments. So here we are with this. So that's what we're going to be doing. If you don't have a Party Poker account and you want to take a look at Party Poker, or if you haven't played there for around 6 months, I am in a position now to get you a little extra monthly rate back. It's not going to make you rich, but if you want to take a look at Party Poker again and would like an extra 8 to 10% rate back per month paid directly into your pocket by yours truly, then contact me via one of the links beneath the video. There's a link to the Facebook group where I've been contacted, Twitter, my email address, and the Discord group. So if you have a dormant Party Poker account for 6 months or more, or are in a position to create a new Party Poker account, and you'd like to talk to me about getting some extra rate back, then please get in touch via one of the methods beneath the video. Right, that's all that out of the way. Let's play some poker. I am not what anyone would ever describe as a good pot limit Omaha player, but I don't think I'm terrible either. This is weird. There's 33 players in the pool, but we're playing four-handed, which makes me believe there's probably quite a few people in here playing 3 or more tables. 2-6-5 with just unimproved kings. I'm going to start with a check. We flopped a set of aces up on this table. I'm going to keep checking these kings on this board. And we are obviously going to continuation bet our set. I think our kings are probably good here, so we're going to make a value bet on the river. The deuce pairing shouldn't have too many deuces, unless it's just like a random little dangler with like queen, queen, deuce, whatever. 7-7, double suited sevens. Someone's already opened. We can pitch that, I think. Yes, if you're looking for that how to play pot limit Omaha, I can tell you the rules. Can I tell you good strategy? No. Can I tell you it's quite a lot of fun? Yes. Can it be really infuriating? Yes. But I played last night. I won like $100 and something in 700 hands. Ran absurdly above EV. But that doesn't mean to say that I was getting my chips in bad. I just kind of won all my all-ins where we had like between 40 and 60% equity, or nearly all of them. So when you do that, you're going to have a good time. We'll, if we have time at the end of the video, I am a bit pushed for time this morning. We'll import the hands from this session and last night's session, and we'll have a quick look round Holdem Manager because I've got the Omaha trial license going on. That's how committed I am to this latest assault on pot limit Omaha. We've activated a 14-day free trial. Now, if that doesn't show commitment, well, I don't know what fucking does. I just don't know what to tell you about what does show commitment if that doesn't. This was like suited to the ace. I mean, do we still peel here with 3 high cards? I think we probably do. Maybe we could have 3-bet if it was suited to the ace. We do have a flush draw and top pair. I'm not going to be in a rush to put tons of money in this pot just yet, though. I think we're going to check back. Are we going to bet? I think we're going to have a little bet. I think we'll have a little bet. We've been 3-bet here. Our hand isn't very good, and he doesn't have really much money, so we'll just let it go. 10-10 ace 8. Not a lot of connectivity going on there. So we thought I could be making some terrible folds here pre-flop. I could be making some terrible calls. I will almost certainly make some terrible 3-bets. So yeah, this is by no means meant to be educational. It's just meant to be fun for me, and hopefully fun for some of you guys. I know a lot of the no limit guys who only want to watch no limit will have already switched up. If you're still here, hopefully you can enjoy what's being presented. I mean, I think we just have to defend this. Our hand's pretty rubbish, but for a min open, we have to defend it. We flop a nut flush draw, we block our own outs, which is never ideal. We now have a pair to go with our nut flush draw. Still don't want to be value betting our hand just yet. Well, maybe we do. I don't want to do it. Maybe betting there's entirely appropriate with top pair and the nut flush draw, but betting there then getting raised by who knows what 2 pairs and things would just utterly stink. So we're just going to check call like a little fucking bitch. And we end up with just 1 pair on the river, and I don't think we're going to call a value bet unless it's small. One pair on the river in PLO, especially when you like kind of have blockers to the main draws, doesn't feel like a good spot to call down. 7, 8, 8, 9. Might be a bad open, but we're going to open it. I don't really like having pairs in my hand too much in PLO. I mean, your hand certainly likes a bit. I'd rather have 4 like connected cards and what have you, but sets don't improve very often, and getting set over set isn't a lot of fun. Again, we're just going to check the naked kings here with just some weak backdoor flush draw. Well, not a weak backdoor flush draw, but a backdoor flush draw. And when he bets big, we're just going to let him take it because we are bitches. We turn to full house, turn to set on this table. So we're going to have a little bet. Ace on the river. We now lose to lots of straights. 7, 8, 9. If this gap wasn't at the top, if this was like 7, 9, 10 jack or something, then I would play it, but the gap's at the top, so we're not going to. We're not going to value bet our set of 8s here, because I think we rarely get called without our opponent having a straight. We need to get called by 2 pair there. Are we going to get called by 2 pair on that board? Doesn't feel too likely. 7, 9, 4, 5. A little bit too raggedy. Not much suit stuff going on. We'll be checking a over pair here with nothing much else going on. Improved to a pair of aces rather than a pair of queens. Nothing too much to get excited about here. And again, we're just going to check and win. Set of aces on the 6, 9, 3. We don't have any hearts. It doesn't feel like it's a terrible board for big blinds. And if we get raised, we cannot continue. So we're just going to check back. We're going to do a lot of checking back like absolute fannies here. I mean, I don't think we can just fold this for 1 bet, although we are just going to fold the river bets again. So maybe we just fold now. If we're just going to call and hope he doesn't bet the river, then it's not much of a plan, is it? It's not much of a plan. Call and hope he stops betting in PLO when he can have a plethora of two pairs and straights and sets and who knows what else. And we've just got there a little fucking measly pair of aces, pathetic pair of aces. Not for me. Not for me. Jack's here with 3 spades. No, thank you. Don't like the gap. It's like 8-9 Jack Queen, but we're on the button. We can have a little look at a flop and see what happens. Could be trouble ahead. We have top pair, which is worthless in PLO, and a shit flush draw. We won't be putting any chips in this pot just yet. Or any more chips in this pot, shall I say. This guy leads into 3 opponents. Our hand is virtually dead. Not continuing. We've been 3-bet and we have 2 aces and 2 sevens with the suit, so let's go with the max 4-bet. Let's turn our hand face up with a max 4-bet. See if we win a pot. Now he can very easily have kings full here. We could be drawing dead. He could have a 3, which is bad, etc. But we're just going to bet and not fold. And if he has us beat, then good for him. How paranoid am I? Checking back here because our hand's rubbish. A double suited aces this time. Bring me those fucking aces. Turn your hand face up, Reg. Boom, there we go. I have aces, mate. Hi, my name's Reggie Time. I have aces. What are you going to do about it? Chris is level 99. What are you going to do about it? Still have aces. A backdoor flush draw. He can have all kinds of hands that are ahead of us here, but we don't know what any of them are. And we're just going to check and go for a check raise all in. Just to make sure he gets maximum value when he does have 2 pair plus. Now a queen comes, and now all of a sudden I've no idea where I'm at because he can still have lots and lots of 2 pair plus, etc., etc. I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing out of position in PLO with 3-bet pots when my hand doesn't improve. I haven't got the first idea. I mean, I'm guessing we have the best hand. We're too weak to value bet it. So he's going to check and then call when he's got the best hand and win when we win no extra chips when we have the best hand, because that's what shit PLO players do. King 10-10 Jack double suited looks pretty, but it's not pretty enough to 3-bet, I don't think. We keep getting these double suited aces. Very nice of the software to keep blessing us with these hands, so at least we have something to fucking play. This guy leads into 2 opponents for a large bet. We just have a shit top pair. Our aces do not improve, but this guy has no money, so we're just going to bet big and run it against him. Oh, okay, maybe we're not. Maybe we're just going to bet big and he's going to fold. King, king, ace, jack. This probably should be a 3-bet. I don't fucking know. We're going to do it anyway. I mean, we block aces because we have an ace and we have 2 kings, so it feels like a spot where we can 3-bet, especially when we're going to flop top set. We don't have a 10 or a 7 in our hand, so I'm going to hope our opponent has flopped an underset and I'm going to bet really quite big. Still have the nuts and we ain't slowing down. Pretty dry board. I mean, only 6-5 Jack Queen has equity against us, I guess, but he's going to bet big again. Now, some straights do get there all of a sudden. The 8-6 has got there. How often does he open hands with 8-6 in under the gun and call a 3-bet? Probably not likely. He just has ace 8, king 5, and he gets cooled. Kind of. Happy, happy days. You love to fucking see it. Right, we've opened this hand and we've flopped pretty badly. So we're going to check back. We've opened this hand and we've flopped pretty badly. So we're going to check back. We do turn a flush draw. I'm going to try and realise my equity here with my no paired, just draw on a paired board. We do not make the flush. We are going to lose this hand to something like 2 6s. No, we're not. We're going to beat ace, queen, 3, 8. It seemed like an ambitious defend from the small blind, if I may be so bold. Queen, queen, 9, 9, double suited. This feels like it might be a trouble hand, but we're going to play it because, of course, it's pretty. King, king, 7, 9 with one suit. We're just going to call. We flop an absolute airball of a flop. Our kings, multi-way. Backdoor flush draw. Backdoor straight draw. Not enough for me. Not enough for this old nit. So we're just going to fuck off out of the way. We're just going to get the fuck out of the way. When you're playing a game you're not very good at, I think good advice you can give somebody is play tight. Keep yourself the fuck out of trouble whilst you're getting to grips with the game. And to be fair, I probably played over 100,000 hands of Omaha lifetime, maybe even more. So for me to say I'm just getting to grips with the game is really a fucking shambles. But it's true. I am just getting to grips with the game because well, not just getting to grips. I still haven't got to grips with the game because I've never really played it really, really consistently. I'd love to. I'd love to be able to say in 3 months' time, yeah, I've played PLO every day for the last 3 months, and I now consider myself a good winning reg at microstakes PLO. But let's be honest, anyone who's got any like kind of handle on my history will know that's incredibly unlikely. Although now, like party poker, I'm even without the deal that I've arranged. You know, party poker now just give you know if you like clear some very low rake bars, they just give 25% rate back. I've already achieved 25% rate back this week, so that might give me more incentive. Excuse me, to grind a little bit. You know, if I can just grind away and make $100 a week in rate back and then win at the game too. I've never really played PLO anywhere where you get good reasonable rewards, so I'm getting that 25% rate back. I actually, because I'm not a dormant player, I actually don't qualify for my own fucking deal, which is fucking laughable, I suppose. Maybe I can speak to someone and twist some arms. Hopefully I can. Doubt it though. So yes, I'm only going to get 25% rate back probably, which is a shame. But even then, 25% rate back if I'm playing, 15, 20,000 hands a week. When it comes to a tidy sum, what are we going to do here with the ace, king, queen, 6 double suited? Are we just going to fucking run it? Are we just going to do this and run it? I think we are. This could be a huge blunder, but we're just going to fucking stick the chips in and run it here. We block aces, we block kings. We have 3 high cards, 2 suits. Feels like a reasonable spot just to flick chips in and run it. And we're going to 3-bet the aces up here too. I am aware that we're starting the hand almost 200 big blinds deep, which is fucking terrifying when you're 3-betting somebody. But I guess we got to do it. And I guess we're just checking this flop back. No. I think we need to stab, don't we? Our hand could use some protection. If we get raised, probably just pitch it because I'm a fucking fanny and I won't know how to continue on future streets, but we just pick the pot up. Happy days. 9, 9, 10 jack. I think this hand's probably deceptively pretty. Top setup here on a monotone board. Kick it off with a bet against someone who isn't playing 100 blinds deep. Turn 10 of diamonds. Put some straights out there now. Doesn't change anything where the flush is concerned. Really don't want to bet and get raised here, so we're just going to check and try and make a full house if he bets. That's a bet size we can call. Bought me up, please. Thank you. Now we only lose to quads and straight flushes. I'm not going to risk him checking back, so we're just going to bet. Calls, we win. What a glorious game this is when things are going well. We have trips here, shit kicker, no real backdoor potential. Just going to call. I'm just going to call turns if he bets again, and we're going to feel pretty grimy about calling rivers. If he triples here, I think we can find a fold. Doesn't triple. I think our hand's a little bit too weak to bet for value. Maybe he wasn't. What the fuck do I know? But anyway, who cares? We're crushing again. And right now, I feel like a fucking PLO. I mean, I use the word advisedly, but genius at the moment. Because, well, why wouldn't you when you've been playing for 21 minutes and you already have virtually double stacks at both tables? What an arrogant prick I am. Does this hand want a 3-bet? Maybe he wants to, but I don't want to 3-bet it. I think that hand probably does want a 3-bet at some frequency, but I'm not the man for the job. Especially not out of position, 150 bigs deep against someone who's probably better than me at the game. And we totally whiff the flop. And we're going to be out of here. Well, we're going to be out of here as soon as he puts a chip in the pot. We got anything yet? One pair. Ah, yeah, that's the one on the board. So, no, we have nothing. But we're ahead of the deuce 3-7-4. 3 Broadway cards. I mean, pretty fucking... It's a bag of spanners of a hand, that. Fuck off. Get out of my sight. It's an absolute bag of spanners. Ace, Jack 7. Pretty ugly aces. I'd like him to open, him to call, me to squeeze, these to fuck off, and then just run it. That would have been the ideal situation, but did not transpire that way. Just imagine if I play this game for like 4 or 5 weeks straight, when UCops come round, I mean, I've got to be the odds-on favourite for the UCops fucking trophy, haven't I? I'll play more Omaha than anyone in the fucking whole Sky universe if I play 30,000 hands of PLO in September. I'll be the best goddamn PLO player on fucking Sky's ever seen. By the time that comes around, I'll just be an absolute certainty for the UCops title. We flopped a full house here and a limped pot. We're just going to bet, and we're just going to keep betting. We don't have the nuts anymore, but I'm going to pretend we have. Keep betting. Don't put another high one out there. I mean, we still have a full house, but the 8 and the 7 does mean there are some better full houses. But you can also have some straights and things on that board, so we're just going to keep betting. If he raises, I'm going to be a little bit sad because we just lose to 10-8 or 10-7, but he didn't raise. For deuce, no backdoor draws. Been peeled on the button by someone who doesn't have a full stack. These aces, in my opinion, don't really want to be doing any 4-betting here this deep because they are shit aces. Just going to set mine. I'm not going to see bet these aces over here. He snap bets. Clearly can't fold just yet. Hopefully the jack slows him down on the turn. Although I suspect he's more likely to like the jack than dislike it. With these like really weak aces, we just nothing to do but call here just yet. A 3-bet pot with a pretty under-repped hand. He checks. I'm not going to bet and give him a chance to raise. So we're just going to check back like absolute fannies. And we're going to check back again and hope to win and hope to he doesn't have some random 2-pair. He had kings. Do I want to call this river bet with my aces up here? This may be a bad call, but I think he probably barrels a jack on the turn. Why would you just like check back a jack on the turn if you had one? Doesn't make sense. Unless he's just a little nit bitch like me who's scared of getting raised when he doesn't have the nuts, so just like checks everything. King, king, queen, queen, double suited. Looks nice. Certainly there's a lot more to talk about in PLO than there is in Northern Holdem. Always something going on. I'm taking players green. They might not be bad players, but anyone that has less than 100 big blinds, I think we can safely assume they're not a skilled regular. And I've noticed over my 2 sessions that there are plenty of people in these games that don't appear to play full stacks, which can only mean good things for like how soft the games are going to be, I guess. We've now got the nut full house. Our opponent sadly doesn't have a jack because we would have heard about it by now. Maybe he does have a jack. Maybe we're just going to put a little click back in. And hope not to lose to quads. This probably should have been a lot bigger because if he's got like draws, I mean, now, oh no, hang on, ignore me. I thought we were going to lose to a flush here, but we're just not. We do lose to royal flushes. I mean, just hope this guy's got jack 10 or jack 5, I guess. He folds. I mean, my 3-bet size, it probably shouldn't have been a thing. But, you know, we did have our hand was not vulnerable. Maybe I missed value there. Maybe once he check raises, he's just not folding for any bet. Maybe I got a bit too fancy and played my hand badly. Wouldn't be the first time in any format of the game that statement will be true. And it almost assuredly won't be the last. We get pocket aces a lot. Lots and lots and lots of pocket aces. If this guy calls, I guess we squeeze. Hope this guy fucks off, which is pretty unlikely because people don't fuck off pre-flop in pot limit Omaha. And again, we're like pretty deep out of position against someone who's a good chance that they're better than us. We're not creating the ideal situation for ourselves here. And I guess we're slowing down. It's a bit unfortunate that this guy isn't here. We could switch these 2 guys' positions here. We could maybe think about having a little bet, but I mean, do we just have a little proby-woby? Stack off against this guy, fold to this guy. We'll try that. It feels shit, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah, it's shit. Just burning money. We have the ace of diamonds blocker, but the bird's already paired. This guy can very easily have just flop queens full. This guy can have any random 8 in his hand. We're putting 0 more chips in this pot unless an ace comes on the river. This guy's probably going to lead now. We can't call. He had top set. Nice hands, gentlemen. Nice hands. We were beating both spots there. Can't remember. No, we weren't beat by the other guy who just defended King 7, Jack 9. Doesn't feel like it's a especially bright defend, but we're deep. But yeah, I don't think we should be defending hands in PLO that aren't drawing to the nuts. see a queen, please, dealer, I guess. 5, 8, deuce. Backdoor hearts. I'd love to see a free card here, but I don't think Chrissy's level 99 is going to let us see a free card, and there's no donking here. So I guess we just check folding. Okay, it does let us see a free card. Doesn't improve us, but promising. I mean, does Chris's level 99 check back aces on this flop? If he does, then what I'm about to do is pretty bad. So we now have like the underfull with the 5. Oh, no, we don't. We just have trip 5s. Ignore me. I'm a fucking moron. King, king, 8, 8 with the suit. Call. I want to see a flop for that price, please, dealer. And we're going to wimp out and check back here because he can just have an 8 and we just own ourselves. But he doesn't. He has ace, king, 7, 7. Our king, king has not improved. But do we peel and just try and see one more? Don't know what I'm going to. He checks now. It doesn't necessarily mean we had the best hand. In no limit hold'em here, like, we just probably have the best hand when we have a decent pair and our opponent c-bets flop and checks turn. But this isn't no limit hold'em, and we're just going to check. We're going to keep checking and hope this guy just has queens or something. He has aces. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. I'm not even certain he's supposed to bet his aces out of that position. I mean, sure, we just do tons and tons of checking out of position with or without the pre-flop lead in PLO. Could be wrong, but I'm certain of heard people say it and read that we're just not meant to do a lot of betting at all out of position in PLO. All these green tags. These games feel nice. Feels like my biggest enemy in these games would be myself. By playing badly and steaming like a fucking mental game fish that I sometimes can be in these types of games. Just going to muck the queens here, the pile of shit with the side cards. 2 pairs and an open ender. Feels like we want to bet. It feels like if he raises, we just want to pile all the chips in and hope to get there. Turn card doesn't feel too nice. The question is now, do we want to bet and then call it off if he raises? If we do, then we should bet. If we'd rather just take a free card, then we should just check. I mean, the 9, it shouldn't check. Queen 9's got there. 9, 7's got there. Still behind the sets. Fuck it, I'm going to be a wimp and check. Because I am just a fucking weasel. And then if he bets big, he just gets to win the pot. And it's been brought on by myself. Let's check, see his hand and see just how laughably bad I played. Oh, he got there with the flush. He was never folding that turn, by the way. He had an overpair. He had the overpair. He had the flush draw on the turn, and he had the open ender. So I guess we did well to minimise our losses in that hand. What did we do with the ace 8, 7, 7 with the suit on the button here? I don't know if there should be some 3-bet in there, but I didn't do it. Maybe that hand, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it just isn't a 3-bet. Maybe it's just a flat, possibly even a fold. Doesn't feel like it's a fold with like a nut suit and a pair and what have you. guess we're going to kick this off with a little stab. See what he does. He calls with potentially triple in there. Try and make him fold just like one pair, strong one pair hands. If he raises, just getting out of there. Double suited, king, king. I like seeing that. I guess we 3-bet it, even though we are like mega deep. And being 4-bet would stink, and being out of position 200 bigs deep would stink in a 3-bet pot. But we're going to do it anyway because that's what we're meant to do. I mean, we block aces a little bit with our 2 king. I don't fuck. That could be bullshit. Stop talking, Reg. Stop talking, because you might be talking utter shite. I mean, do we even bet here? He's gonna have quite a bit of ace-x. We don't have any aces. He's gonna pocket quit. Oh fuck it. We're just gonna check and probably fold like a fanny. He won't let us fold. He won't let us fold, gents. He will not let us fold. Don't make an expensive flush on the river, Reg. I mean, what's what am I meant to do here? What am I supposed to do here? I mean, if his value betting, we're fucked. We have diamonds, so he's likely to be semi-bluffing. Would he say even semi-bluff a flush draw on a paired board? Oh, fucking no. But he can just have the pot. Because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Out of position in 3-bet pots, 200 bigs deep in this damn game. And I don't know why I just folded kings there. Maybe because my head's going a little bit because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I guess we value better here. Top 2 now. I think 7s don't play this way. Right. I need to be leaving the house in 20 minutes. I'd like to upload these hands and have a little bit of graph porn from a very small sample before we end the video. So we're going to sit out next blinds and we're going to pull up Holdem. I'm going to pause the video and pull up Holdem Manager. That is what we're going to be doing. For some reason, it's just not sitting me out the next blinds, so we'll just fucking sit out all tables. I'm just clicking wrong fucking buttons. Just sit out at all fast fold tables, and we just won't bother putting blinds in anymore. So there we go. That's the end of that part of the video. I'm going to pause. You'll see my Holdem Manager in literally 1 second. Okay, so my Holdem Manager is being a dick. All the way the hands in pot is being a dick. Because we look at this and it's just doing weird shit like this. But this is the session we just played, $54. Playing a whopping 18/15. This is my results over 2 sessions. I mean, I don't even know if this is correct. Doesn't feel like it can be, but I am a fucking nit, so maybe it is. I haven't got a fucking clue. 15/11. That cannot be right. But apparently it is. And this is the graph, which is pretty sexy. Let's stick some lines on. So we're getting buried at red line. I guess that's just what happens at PLO when you're not very good. And we're smashing it up to bits in the running good. So yeah, this is quite annoying that this is just doing weird shit. Like sessions by day. I mean, it's just saying this is a minute ago. This was saying I played 11 hours in the session by day. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on with my Holdem Manager, but yeah, that's it. You've seen some PLO. Who knows what you'll see next time? It's unlikely that you're going to see No Limit Holdem, Speed Poker, Cash. Could be some like No Limit Holdem reviews, maybe. I don't know. But next week, starting from Monday, I'm going to have a lot more time to make videos. So the videos are going to be coming a lot faster and 2 or 3 a week, hopefully. They'll be a little bit spammy with the affiliate thing for a little while, but I mean, this one hasn't been overly spammy. There's like 30 seconds spam at the start, and there's going to be another 5 seconds spam now, because if you still are at this stage and you would like to get into the party poker games with a bit of extra rate back, reach out to me by one of the methods beneath the video, and we'll hook you up. So yeah, who knows what they're going to be. I'd love to still be making PLO videos in 6 weeks' time. I'll take the fact that I'm only going to get half the viewers, because it'll mean I'm still playing PLO, which means I've been making money at PLO. Because I tend to play PLO and only stop when I have like a 10 buy in losing downswing in like 50 fucking hands or something. So who knows what's going to be going on. I'm certainly going to be continuing playing some tournaments on Sky during the evenings, because I'm just enjoying that at the moment. But there's going to be content coming your way. It could be anything. If it's not for you, then fuck it. You'll find someone else to watch, won't you? Take care, everybody. Have a lovely weekend, and goodbye for now.